Nichols. You got the hoots and the howls going.
Good, thank you.
What did you do?
Oh, geez.
You left us hanging, right?
I'm responsible for, or she feels responsible for a guy dying and his friends shooting my brother. So it's a pretty heavy.
It's a heavy scene.
It's a heavy thing.
Yeah. Is it? Did you go to confession when you were? I went to Catholic schools my whole life until I got to high school, and then I went to school in Beverly Hills, which was mostly Jewish. So then you get the other side of the world. But did you go to Catholic schools growing up?
No, I didn't. I just went to public school. But I think it would have been neat to go every week and say, I'm sorry, and
yeah, exactly.
Get on with it.
You go out and sin all week and go in and confess, and it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I've had a lot of guests on this show, and most actors, anybody who's struggling as an artist, has great stories about the great jobs that they've had. You got fired from a gas station?
Yeah. Well, when I was growing up, the really cool place to work was the gas station.
Why?
Because maybe I shouldn't. Well, because you could give cigarettes to your friends and you could hang out.
Oh, okay.
But so anyway, so this was like my 4th gas station job.
Okay.
And I was there for a week, and I was still training, and they have cameras in the mobile station and everything. And there was a girl who said, well, the manager called me in and said, we're missing $100 on your shift. And I said, oh, well, okay. And he goes, no, we're missing $100 on your shift. And I said, well, we have cameras. What are you saying? And he said, well, the other girl said that she saw you take it. And I was, I was so upset. And I'm like, you have the cameras to prove that. And he goes, well, no, we've never missed it before, and I got to let you go. And the 2 girls went on, and it never got justified, so.
Oh. And you don't
but
look,
it's okay.
And you don't look like a criminal. And anyway, you're having the last laugh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you ever think that you'd make it as an actress?
No. I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something that could influence a lot of people in some kind of big way, but I never knew what that was. And I couldn't sing as a kid, so I knew it wasn't going to be that. And then in college, I tried out for a play, and by a fluke got the lead role and went crying to the director, told him he didn't know what he was doing, and he said, yes, I do, and that was it, and I just fell in love with it. It's amazing, yeah. Okay,
you have a couple of stories, though, about doubting yourself, because when I was reading about you, you didn't think that you could actually get the role of Chevy Chase's daughter.
No, not in the least.
Why?
Look at me. There's no, I mean, you look at Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo, and they say, well, we have this, we want you to audition for Audrey Griswold. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go in. And I went in, and for 3 months, and I went back like 5-6 times, and the whole time I'm going, there's no way. And finally, like one of the last auditions, I went to Vegas. They flew me to Vegas, and I flew home that night, and the next morning I got the call from the director, which was so nice, and he woke me up, and he goes, ready to become a movie star?
No.
Oh my God, it was like the greatest phone call in the world.
Oh, that's cool.
And the big joke on set was Chevy said that they sent 50 cents to feed the children, and I showed up one day. And that's how they got me. But it was fine. It was great.
Now, it was your very first movie.
Yes.
Did you have any clue what was going on the set?
I had never even been an extra on a movie set. I mean, I never set foot on a movie set, and I showed up, and I didn't even know what a DP was, the director of photography. I didn't know what a first assistant director did. I didn't know anything.
Oh.
And I was just, okay. And we were in Vegas for 3 months. With per diem, so I learned how to gamble great, but...
Did you win anything?
Yes, I won great money because it wasn't really my money. And when it's not your money and you're like, okay, who cares, and whatever. I won great. I've gone back since, but at the time it was great.
God, see, I was never a gambler. I never win anything. And then I'm afraid to gamble because I'd rather buy something and have something tangible to show for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Resurrection Boulevard.
Okay.
First of all, for those people who still haven't discovered the show, because this is really new.
Brand new.
Yeah. First show with an all-Latin cast.
Yeah.
So tell me about the show.
Okay, well, this is the first show ever to have Latinos in front of the camera and behind the camera for American television.
And behind the camera.
And behind the
that's
camera.
Rare,
Directors, the producers, some of the writers, behind the camera as well. And it's about a Latino family, and we've lost our mother who died about a year ago. It's very dramatic, and our two brothers are into boxing, and we've got a lawyer for a sister, and we've got this lost teenage girl who I play. And it's basically about this family, and we hope that, you know, the American public will embrace it, not just because it's Latino, but because you like the family.
Right.
Because you care about, you know, hopefully you'll fall in love with the characters as I do when I watch it. But it's really, really nice to be the first and to actually show that, you know, not as maids or you know, it's very nice.
God, being the first. You know, people always ask me about that, like, you know, representing, and it's tough. I stumble around and never really know what to say because you don't want to say the wrong thing because you really want to do a good job.
Right.
Do you feel a lot of pressure? I'm going to let you answer it and see if you can actually teach
Sure.
me something. Do you feel a lot of pressure?
Yeah, it's huge pressure because it hasn't been done before. So I feel there's so many Latins on the planet today, and we're representing them.
Right.
Finally.
Yeah, right.
As the way we think we should represent them.
Right.
And how we feel. So we've got a lot of support, which is really, really nice to feel the community coming together. But at the same time, we have a lot of scrutiny of people looking at us going, well, let's see, and are they being stereotypical? And are they... It's funny how people tell you you're being stereotypical about your own culture.
Right.
They're like, hold on, I do eat tacos. We
Right.
do. And
Right. Right.
So,
Right.
so we just try to tell the story and just portray the characters the best that we can.
Oh, we're gonna have fun in a minute. You know,
Okay. Okay.
On Will and Grace, because let's talk a little bit about stereotypes.
Sure.
On Will and Grace, they use the term hot tamale, and people want ballistic. Ballistic. Is that offensive?
You know, I
In your
think
opinion?
it's complimentary. No, if
I wanna
hey,
be a
you're
hot tamale.
Thank you. I think it's a great compliment.
Yeah. Which stereotypes concern you more, or what that would you like to see eliminated?
You know what I would like to see? I would like the one thing that bothers me is always the Hispanic maid. It's come on, we're not all maids.
Right.
But I would really like it just to be about a character, not to have Carmen Sanchez.
Right.
So-and-so Rodriguez, and half the lines in Spanish, half the lines in English,
Right.
and everything. Hey, you know, orale and stuff. Not everybody talks like that. I mean, half my relatives don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I just want it about American, and if that's their culture or the color of their skin, great.
Well, what do you think about like Jennifer Lopez? That, you know, supposedly in her next movie, she had her name changed to a more American last name instead of the Latin name that was written in the script, so that she wouldn't get stereotyped as just a Latina actress. How do you feel about something like that?
I'm in agreement with it. Not about the stereotype, but you're just hitting people over the head with it.
Yeah.
You know, if you have someone Sanchez, someone Rodriguez, see, I'm Latin. It's just pointing such a focal point on the culture and the background of the person, as opposed to just the character.
Right.
So I believe if she feels like she can express her character better with a different last name, it makes perfect sense with me. I mean, playing Audrey Griswold was the whitest girl in America, and now playing this, and it's just a character and telling a story.
Yeah, I wonder if people would say the same thing if Jennifer weren't Latin, because there are so many performers who are just sexy women. So it's kind of, in a way, do you feel like it's sort of, we're taking it so far?
Yeah, it's like sexy black woman, sexy Latino woman.
Exactly.
I mean, you never hear sexy Polish guy, ever.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I decided that they said that you had a great sense of humor. So I thought, you know what? I like to have an incredible sense of humor about these kinds of topics. So I brought some things out to celebrate stereotypes today.
Okay.
So first of all,
do you have the Taco Bell dog in there?
no, first of all, look, we have this. I don't know if this is going to fit my head. There we go.
Oh, no.
And then, wait a minute, wait. I have something for you. Wait, look at this. Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
Something for the rest of us black people. and this. Wait.
Oh, no. Well, you should give me one of those, too.
Exactly. Well, we'll have to
Both
share
of
it.
us.
You'll have to shoot me and take
Okay.
it. There we go. Let's see. There you go. I think you see the whole thing's a little ridiculous, so why don't we just have a laugh at it? All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to eat, actually, and we'll be back after the commercial break with Marisol, so stay with us.
Didn't I tell you not to talk to him, to stay away from him?
Yeah, Dad. But I only paged him to tell him that I never wanted to see him again.
And because you did, the police now think you had something to do with his death. You deliberately disobeyed me. Do you have any idea what you've done? I'm talking to you, Victoria.
Yes, Dad, I know.
Did you think I wouldn't find out? Do you think I'm stupid? How could you get involved with a guy like that? What the hell were you doing with him?
Nothing.
Don't you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry? What good does it do now to be sorry?
Hey, Roberto.
Welcome back to Later. I'm here with Marisol Nichols from Showtime's Resurrection Boulevard. Now, you were a classically confused teenager. I love your stories. You have great stories. Now, you ran away a lot.
A lot.
It seems like every time you got in trouble, you ran away.
Pretty much, it was my way of not dealing with it. I was like, well, I'll just leave.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, the first time the first time you ran away? What happened and why'd you run away?
Oh, it was probably something really stupid, fight with my parents, like clean your room, and I didn't want to, and I'm right and you're wrong, and so there, and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it just escalated from there. But there's that one story that I think.
The one about the lockers.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm in high school. And
She really is a hot tamale, you guys. Listen to this story.
and I thought that I was really tough. I thought that I was this, tough girl and blah, 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 blah. But I was blowing off lunch, and I was upstairs in the freshman lockers, and we're just opening people's lockers, being very destructive, I'm sorry. And we're opening the lockers, and there was a girl, like a popular girl, who carved on her locker, "I love this guy, Tim Swinford," who was a burnout, because I was a burnout at the time. And that wasn't okay. Okay? So she had a clicker.
Because she was going after someone who was
Exactly.
in your
This
clique.
was my group, you're in your group.
Okay.
It was ridiculous.
Okay.
But so she had a clicker, one of those curling irons that doesn't need to be plugged in, so it's filled with butane. So I thought it'd be really funny, me and my friend, to take a piece of paper and light it on fire and put it in a locker and run downstairs during lunch.
Oh, God.
Which is what I did. And so we're eating our cookie, and the fire alarm goes off, and we're giggling and laughing, and they evacuate the whole school, and I'm like an idiot telling everyone I did this because of me, right?
Oh.
We have the radios playing. We're just completely late. The bomb squad shows up.
Oh, my God.
It blew up. It blew up an entire row of lockers. They canceled school.
Oh.
I mean, 2,500 students. They took everyone one at a time to go and get their stuff. The bomb. I ran away.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Your parents must have killed you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ooh, see, I ran away once. I had a fight with my mom. I made it from the bedroom to the front door. It was at night, and I had my little clothes that I took, and she went woo at the front door, and I screamed and started crying and ran back in the room and hit her.
Serious?
She frightened me I hit her. I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. She scared me. Like, I got to the door and I thought, okay, I'm scared. I'm stuck now. I can't even run away because I'm too afraid to go out of the door. Would you consider yourself rebellious by nature?
Well, just strong-willed. Can I say that? That sounds a lot better.
Okay.
That sounds better.
Strong-willed.
Really strong-willed, really determined. It was just that as a teenager, I blamed everybody else for everything, and so then you turn into rebellious.
Right.
If you take the responsibility on yourself, you become strong-willed.
Right.
And can I talk about how I got there?
Yeah,
got
of course.
to this? Because I'm not
Absolutely.
like that anymore, please. A friend of mine, a chiropractor, was seeing me, and he knew that I had a bunch of problems, and I had tried fixing myself and trying to figure out reading books and trying yoga and everything.
Wait, okay, chiropractor. So problems internally or problems with bones?
Problems with bones.
Okay. I'm like,
Okay.
Chiropractor
problems with
there.
bones.
Okay, chiropractor with bones.
Okay. And so he said, listen, I would like you to go to this place and check out some courses that they have. I think you might like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, okay. And I trusted him because he seemed like a real interesting guy, and I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
So he took me to this place, and we walk in, and we're in the Church of Scientology.
Huh.
And I'm like, we're in the Church of Scientology. And he's like, yeah, I know. I was like, okay. So I walked through, and it looked beautiful, and I saw some friends I knew, and I went, oh my God. And he says, well, this is what it's about.
You saw John Travolta and Tom
No.
Cruise?
I wish I knew them back then. Are you kidding? So to make a long story short, he showed me a course called Overcoming Ups and Downs.
Huh.
Because that was my life, completely roller coaster.
Right.
And I took the course, and it started giving me the tools I needed to handle my life. And I just continued, and since then I've gotten a lot of tools, and I think, have a pretty good handle on my life. So,
What is the most important tool that you've gotten?
to take responsibility for things and not to blame other people. It's been my saving grace, because blame always makes you hold on to everything and makes everybody else wrong. But responsibility, you just go, okay, and you can let it go, and you can move on from it.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Marisol on the later list. Stay with us. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm back with Marisol Nichols, and we're going to take a shot at the later list. Okay, so
Okay.
this is easy. You'll ace this. I'll shoot some things at you, and you'll shoot me back an answer, whatever comes to mind first.
Okay.
Okay? So, first question.
Yes.
One thing that makes it difficult to be in a relationship with you.
I'm very demanding. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm very because it's just, I'm like, I need this and I need this, and can we do this and can we do this, and maybe that's hard sometimes. But I'm really good. I'm nice too.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, I'm nice too, I promise, really.
Okay.
What do your school teachers think that you'd be when you grew up?
Wow, that's interesting. My
In
school
jail after the bomb.
Let me put it to you this way. They probably never expected to see me here.
Okay,
Never.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. How would you define your sexuality?
Romantic. Very free and romantic.
That's a nice one.
Thanks.
What turns you on about a man?
The way they kiss. The kiss.
It's all about the kiss, isn't
My
it?
favorite, the kiss.
If the kiss isn't there, nothing's there.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, the kiss.
If you could ask the president one question, what would you ask him?
When is the gas prices going to go down?
Okay. You're alone on a desert island. You can take 3 things with you. What 3 items would you take?
A music box so I can listen to music. Can I bring my husband?
Yeah, you can bring your husband.
Him? A pillow.
I know what they're gonna do.
No!
Wait, music, your husband, and a pillow.
Well, I'm
if you're-
thinking deserted island, serenity. I'm thinking,
Sounds
okay.
good. You're thinking about the kiss.
Yeah,
Me
okay.
too. I could barely get the question out.
Okay.
What's the one thing that you can't live without?
I was going to say food, but that's so obvious. Music. I love music.
Yeah?
I gotta have it.
Yeah, what kind of music? Anything?
I love anything from Shakira to Aerosmith to Old Sinead O'Connor to Grease.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just music, period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we like it. What's the name of your alter ego?
Oh, jeez. Can it be like a superhero kind of thing?
Sure.
Lightning Girl.
Ooh.
How's that?
Lightning Girl.
Lightning Girl.
I like it.
Okay, good.
I'm sure they thought of that when the lockers were blowing up.
That was appropriate.
I know, Lightning Girl. We got to take a break. I hate
Okay.
this. I'm sorry. But Marisol and I are coming right back, so please don't leave us.
Okay, I will.
All right. Yeah, Mel LaRue.
Mel LaRue.
Check it out. I'm sharing some music tips with her. Welcome back to Later. We got to go, but I want to thank my guest tonight, Marisol Nichols, so give her a big round of applause. Thank you. All right. You can check her out on Resurrection Boulevard Monday nights at 10 p.m. on Showtime. She's not going to blow anything up, except maybe your heart. I'm Cynthia Garrett, and I'll catch you later.